Join me as I dive into Juanita Bynum's emotional response to her haters and see if I can find a way to turn negativity into positivity. Juanita Bynum is a well-known spiritual leader, author, and speaker who has been in the public eye for many years. Her teachings on faith, healing, and personal growth have inspired countless individuals around the world. However, with great influence comes great scrutiny, and Juanita has recently faced a wave of criticism from certain groups. You won't believe what Juanita Bynum just said to her critics. In a heartfelt and emotional message that's shocking the internet, she directly addressed her haters, leaving fans and followers stunned. The words she shared reveal pain, resilience, and a side of her that few have ever seen. What exactly did she say, and why is the reaction so intense? Stay tuned, because what happens next will shock you and may change how you see Juanita Bynum forever. The internet is buzzing after Juanita Bynum released an emotional message directed at her haters. Known for her powerful sermons, spiritual teachings, and outspoken personality, Bynum has never shied away from speaking her truth. But this time, her words have taken the online world by storm, leaving fans, critics, and casual observers talking non-stop. In this video, we will break down everything that happened from the moment she shared her message to the reactions that followed. You will hear details that few have covered, including the context of her emotional statements, the motivations behind them, and how this moment reflects both her personal journey and public persona. This is where it gets interesting. You will see how Juanita Bynum navigates criticism, responds to negativity, and turns online scrutiny into a powerful lesson in resilience and faith. By the end of this video, you will understand not only what she said, but why it matters to her followers, the public, and the broader conversation about faith, leadership, and handling criticism in the digital age. Stay with us, because the revelations ahead are emotional, controversial, and unforgettable. You will not want to miss a single moment of this breakdown. To understand the impact of Juanita Bynum's emotional words, we must first look at what led to this moment. Over the past few weeks, social media platforms have been flooded with commentary, speculation, and criticism directed at Bynum. From Twitter threads to Instagram posts, her critics voiced opinions on everything from her personal life to her ministry and public persona. While Bynum has faced criticism throughout her career, the intensity of this recent wave seemed to reach a tipping point, prompting her to respond in a direct and heartfelt manner. The catalyst appears to have been a series of posts and viral videos where critics questioned her authenticity and her approach to ministry. Some followers debated her teachings, while others focused on personal choices and public appearances. The online chatter grew rapidly, with hashtags trending and thousands of people engaging in discussions, both supportive and critical. In many ways, this digital scrutiny created a pressure cooker scenario for Bynum, where silence was no longer an option. Sources close to Juanita suggest that she initially hesitated to respond publicly. Known for her spiritual insight and reflective nature, she took time to pray, seek guidance, and consider the implications of addressing her critics directly. Unlike casual social media responses, Bynum's eventual message was carefully thought out, blending emotion, authority, and spiritual perspective. This approach ensured that her words would resonate deeply with followers, while also sending a clear statement to detractors. The emotional message itself was shared through a video posted on her social media accounts, where she spoke directly to the camera, looking squarely into the lens as if addressing each critic individually. Her tone was both firm and vulnerable, conveying frustration, disappointment, and resilience all at once. She acknowledged the pain that negativity and judgment can inflict, while also asserting her commitment to her mission, her faith, and her personal growth. What made the moment even more impactful was the timing. The message came at a point when many believed that Bynum might retreat from public life given the intensity of the criticism. Instead, she chose to confront the situation head-on, transforming what could have been a moment of retreat into one of empowerment and clarity. This decision not only grabbed attention, but also set the stage for broader discussions about leadership, authenticity, and the challenges of living a life under public scrutiny. Social media reactions were immediate and varied. This criticism seems to stem from her outspoken nature and her unapologetic stance on various spiritual and social issues. Many have taken to social media to express their disapproval, often crossing the line into personal attacks and hurtful comments. The sheer volume of negativity can be overwhelming, and it's clear that Juanita has not been immune to its effects. The backlash against Juanita has been particularly harsh, with some critics accusing her of being overly flamboyant or manipulative. They question her motives and challenge her authority, often without considering the context or intent behind her words. This kind of scrutiny can be tough to handle, especially when it comes from people who claim to share similar values. Despite her best efforts to rise above the noise, Juanita has admitted that the constant barrage of criticism has taken a toll on her. She's had to deal with feelings of isolation and self-doubt, wondering if she's truly making a positive impact or if she's just stirring up controversy. It's a heavy burden to carry and one that many people can relate to. The situation is complicated by Juanita's past controversies, which have often been blown out of proportion or misinterpreted. She has been open about her struggles with faith and her experiences with spiritual warfare, and some have used these vulnerabilities against her. In a recent emotional response, Juanita breaks down and shares her heartfelt thoughts and feelings on the criticism she's received. Her words are raw and honest, offering a glimpse into the pain and frustration she's endured. She speaks of feeling misunderstood and misrepresented, of being judged harshly without being seen. Juanita also shares her gratitude for those who have stood by her, offering support and encouragement in the face of adversity. Their kindness and compassion have helped her stay grounded, reminding her that she's not alone in this journey. Through tears, Juanita conveys the emotional weight of being a public figure, constantly under scrutiny and criticism. She wishes for people to see beyond the headlines and hear her true intentions. Her message is clear: she will not let the negativity define her, and she will continue to speak her truth, no matter the cost. Juanita's key messages here are about resilience and self-acceptance, emphasizing the importance of staying true to oneself despite external pressures. She encourages others to do the same, to stand firm in their convictions and not be swayed by the opinions of others. If you have any thoughts on Juanita's response to her haters, I'd love to hear them in the comments below. Also, be sure to check out another video where we discuss practical strategies for building resilience in the face of adversity. Thanks for the watching and subscribe.